JWINK Reviews here, and today I'm reviewing the NuTone BK125LWH doorbell chime kit. Included with the doorbell chime is the transformer here, the instructions, a couple lighted doorbells, and some mounting screws. I'll show the actual wall chime. I actually have that installed already, but I'll show that in a little bit since it's already on the wall. For me, this was a replacement for just the door chime, but since the kit cost about the same price as buying just this door chime alone, I got the whole kit. Now, the instructions with this are okay. They're a little crowded and could be a little bit clearer. But luckily, these doorbell kits, for the most part, are pretty easy to install. And as I said just a second ago, this is a replacement for a NuTone that I have that the chime basically broke after about 3 to 3.5 years of use, and I would say light use at that. And I really just got this because I wanted something compatible so I wouldn't have to take the whole thing apart and put a whole new kit in there. And in this case, I'm simply using the chime. And I'll get into all that in a second, but the quality of the transformer is pretty good, and the quality of the doorbell buttons are pretty decent. But overall, I would say that this would be a builder's grade kit. And the biggest issue with this, and the part that's most likely to fail, is going to be the mechanism of the wall chime itself. And I'll show that interior in just a second, which is what has gone bad on my old one. The spring and the mechanism inside is, not real great quality. It's a thin spring, a plastic, striker, and it basically is falling apart. And this is made the exact same way. So I think they could make this a little bit more durable overall. But this is what it is. This is what I would consider a builder's grade kit, doorbell kit, and basically a no frills doorbell kit. It's a basic two-tone ring. You either get, a ding-dong ring or just a ding ring, depending on how you hook it up, front or back. But you can connect two doors if you want. Again, it's nothing fancy. Now, since I was only replacing the chime, it only took about 5 minutes to do, as you basically just undo the wires on the chime, and unscrew it from the wall, and then put the new wall chime on. If you're doing the whole thing with the transformer and the buttons and all that, probably take you about 15 minutes total. Although make sure, if you're going to be replacing this transformer here, to turn off your breaker. Now I'm going to show you the chime itself. Now here's the wall chime. The chime itself is rather large. It's 9 by 5 inches roughly, and it sticks out a little far, about 2 inches from the wall. But if you have a neutral color wall, it doesn't stand out that much. But again, it's nothing fancy. It's a no frills type of wall chime, and not the fancy, type of doorbell kit that you could buy for a lot more money. I do wish that the doorbell chime was a little louder, as this one's upstairs and it's pretty hard to hear without that extender, which you can see at the top there, to extend it with a ring downstairs. Otherwise, it's pretty hard to hear depending on the size of your house. So I wanted to show the inside of the mechanism, the chime itself, and the reason I'm concerned about its quality. As you can see, the plastic striker there, and it's pretty hard to see, but the thin spring. Again, I think the quality of this particular chime could be overall better. Again, it's a basic no fancy feature type of doorbell chime, builder's grade. It's reasonably priced, but don't expect this chime part here to last longer than 3 to 4 years at most of light use. I give this 3 stars.